Hi, and welcome to another video. The other day I found this website, which is a demon list for every single 9 circles level. So on the main list, top one for hardest 9 circles level is Sakupin Circles. And it just lists every single 9 circles demon that's rated. And then if we go into the extended list, there's like demons that are below extreme demon, but Sinister Glow, I'm pretty sure, is a high-end insane demon. And I had the idea of beating this entire thing. Of course, it won't be in one day, but I thought like eventually it'd be cool to have this entire list beaten. So I'll start from Infinite Circles and then work my way up to Sinister Glow, and then maybe even try to do some of the main list demons. I have made some progress on Crimson Clutter, so I think I'm generally pretty good at wave levels. So I thought this would be a fun challenge and to test my wave skills. So right now I'll start at the very bottom with Infinite Circles. The first level I'll be playing is Infinite Circles by Starter. I've already beaten this before, but I thought it might as well beat it again because on the list there are only a few demons that I've already beaten, so I thought might as well rebeat them. Anyway, let's get into it with the practice run. We're in the level, and honestly, there isn't really that much I think I have to practice. There are only a few choke points, notably being the ship and the drop. Okay, so this ship here is honestly really hard for an easy demon. There's a lot of gravity portals, and since the spikes are angled in a way, that makes it really hard to get into them, because you can't just slide up or else you'll hit the top spike, and then here's the drop. So the start of the drop is really the hardest part. After, it's like a bunch of slow speed stuff. Like this first click is honestly kind of hard, because before you don't see anything at all, and it just pops out of nowhere. So that's a bit of a memory part. Honestly, the drop isn't that bad, except for this one part. That one click. This one gravity portal. So if you don't do anything, you go into the structure. So that means you have to go really, really close to it. Or else, like, if I go too high up, then I won't have enough time to switch directions. So what you have to do is go really far down on the structure, and then hold down at the perfect moment. If you hold down too early, you'll still go up because you're in normal gravity. But then if you do it too late, you'll just bash into the wall and upside down. So that's the only part that I really think I'm going to be dying to a lot. But really after it, it's pretty chill. And then here's the end of the wave section, and then it's a pretty chill cube. There's a bit of memory in it, but really it's not that bad. And then there's this one coin at the end that I'll be going for. It's not that bad, it just makes a triple spike appear at the end. Like if I don't get that skull, then I just can hold down and go to the end, but I want to get the coin, because like why not? I mean, how hard could that triple spike be? Anyway, time to start from 0. So after finishing a practice run, I started doing runs from 0, and here's the first good run I got. Oh, come on. After this new best, I started dying at the drop a lot, but then out of nowhere, this happened. Oh. I mean, how hard could that triple spike be? This death isn't as disappointing as I thought it would be, because like I've beaten a bunch of easier demons and I've already beaten this before, so I knew I could beat it again quickly. But I was still pretty mad at the moment, so I took a break, and then the very next day I played for like 3 minutes, and then this happened.
Infinite power.
Nice. Okay. Honestly, that took a bit longer than I hoped, but we got it done. Okay, on to the next level. The next level on the list is Ultra Paracosm by Rulas, which I've already beaten before. It was actually one of the first demon difficulty levels I've beaten, so it'll be fun playing it again, like a trip down memory lane. I'm gonna go through practice mode real quick. This level is pretty chill, honestly. There's a reason it's one of the easiest 9 circles levels. It's surprisingly balanced too. There's only like one choke point at 42%. And, like the ship here is like very chill and very open. The background in this level is really hard to tell the difference from the blocks and the background because like all of it is like in one effect, but if you look closely you can see that the background is like a slightly different pattern than the blocks. So that's like really the only hard part about it, and the gameplay itself is really open. Like over here, you can see the hitboxes here. That's really open. Like I can get away with like going really open. Okay, this part here is like the only really hard one. The gaps are pretty tight for an easy demon. Like, see, I think that's like 2 blocks. Yeah, 2 blocks wide. 3 times speed mini wave. Here is like a bit of memory stuff. Like you have to remember which platforms to go up. And like this duel here, I think is another choke point. Cause it's like a lot of memorizing. Like I didn't know that you could just go on the blue pads at first. I honestly thought you had to like spam in the middle, but that doesn't work. And then this part here isn't that bad. And then the ending's really like it's not easy, but it's not like a choke point. And then the ending is pretty satisfying with like the straight fly and then wave spam, like really wide wave spam, and then this cool part like slaughterhouse, and then level's done. Time to play from 0. Oh, that's unfortunate. go. Yeah, great level. I love this. I'm really glad this was one of the first demons I beat in. Really satisfying, really fun, really easy. Great level. Anyway, on to the next one. Next level on the list is Ratio Circles by Charlie03. It's a medium length level, meaning it's less than a minute long, coming in at 48 seconds, but it makes up for the time, by being really, really hard. Like, the wave gaps are much tighter than the other levels, so this might take a bit longer. So let's just go into practice mode and try it out. I beat this level pretty recently, actually, for the GDDP beginner tier. The beginning is pretty chill, just like some click sync and straight fly, but the drop is pretty hard. All these gaps are really tight compared to Infinite Circles and Ultra Paracosm. These gravity portals always mess me up. It's like, whenever it switches gravities, my brain has to like change, like, okay, now when I click I go up, now when I click I go down. So yeah, that's why this part is probably the hardest in my opinion. The duel here isn't that bad. It's honestly kind of fun when you pull it off, but it's still challenging. And then the ending here isn't that bad. There's this one kind of weird click between the saws, but it's not too bad. And then there's like a nice chill ship. And then this part at the end, when I first beat this, I died here twice. I don't know why. It is like the most free part ever. You have to click the trigger orbs in order to survive. I don't know why I died there when I was trying to beat this, but anyway, let's go into start position copy and do some runs. Whew, okay, there we go. That was like the drop to the ending. Okay, that was a pretty good run. I'm gonna now go from 0. After getting this run, I started playing from 0, and here's the first good run that I got. Oh, that was a pretty good run. Even after getting this insane run, I still thought that it would take a while to beat the level, but only like 5 minutes after, I beat it. I beat Ratio Circles. What? I've been playing for 0 from like literally 5 minutes. Well, I beat it. Honestly, I think rebeating it was much more fun than the first time, because I'm a lot better at wave now. But honestly, now that it's like a bit easier, it's really fun. Like, the song's really upbeat, so I think this time I liked it more. Overall, this challenge was really fun for me, and I really enjoyed playing these levels again, and I think that I'll definitely make a part 2 to this. On screen right now are my enjoyment ratings for the levels. Infinite Circles I didn't really like as much, which is why I'm going to give it a 7, but it's still a pretty good level. Ultra Paracosm, I don't know why, I just think it's really satisfying to play, and I recommend it for anyone looking for a new easy demon to beat, which is why I gave it an 8. And Ratio Circles, it's really fun, it's hard, but it's also really short, which makes up for it, which is why I give it an 8. Overall, this video is really fun to make. If you like it, like and subscribe, because I'm going to be making another one soon. Anyway, see you in the next video.